terrific evening. Look at Old Town there. The historic city of Boston is our backdrop tonight. Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's getting noisy here in Boston. We're at the home of the Celtics. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Hey, this Celtics team has established defense as a key part of its identity. Coach Brad Stevens said, it's got to be our DNA. If it's not, we're in trouble. Forward Jay Crowder added, we play hard. Guys don't like that in this league. They want an easy, flowing game, but we play hard. Kevin?
They've got some tough physical players, DA. They don't take plays off. And the Lakers, with a young core of players, they take it back to basics for recovery. After every game, players get chocolate milk.
Well, it's highly recommended as a recovery drink, guys. And they get a special version of the chocolate milk, though. Lower sugar, grass-fed. They say it's great for recovery. And you go back to Julius Randle, who broke his leg in his first game. They're motivated to get lots of calcium in the diet of the players.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Russell and Clarkson are the young backcourt pair. Mozgov is out there with Dang, and it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. Just fine on the clock. That shot is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Crowder with it, now guarded by Ingram. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game. Horford with it. Johnson the screen. Horford kicks to Bradley. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Well, it wasn't a textbook pick, but he still managed to score. Good concentration on the finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Bradley no good on the free throw.
And the Celtics, really since the departure of the big three and Rajon Rondo, doing an amazing job of stockpiling assets and draft picks all along while still being competitive. So you had to know, though, that front office wouldn't hesitate to make a big move. This is an organization that seeks to compete for championships and nothing else.
Here's Horford. After the basket by Timothy Mozgov. Off the screen. Not enough on that one as it misses. On defense, the Celtics. Feeds to Dang. A rebound by Johnson. And the Celtics last season in a quote-unquote rebuild mode. Yet, Greg, they were among the best teams in the NBA, certainly the East. Did they need to make any trades?
You know, they basically had to start combining assets. They were already one of the deepest teams in the league. They had 3 first-round picks in that 16 draft, 3 second-rounders. At some point, you have to make a quantity for quality trade because you only get 15 spots.
Thomas kicks to Horford. Trying his luck deep. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside Dang. There's the dish to Russell. Now here's Ingram. Defended by Crowder. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And a new group in for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Horford. Jerebko comes in for Johnson. Brown is checked in for Crowder. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bradley. The Lakers also making some changes. Randall's checked in for Mozgov. Nance comes in for Ingram. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Clarkson. And that one's good. Russell.
I thought the defender played that one pretty well, but Russell with that quick trigger release like a staple gun.
Brown against Dang. Brown dishes to Olynyk. Clock at 6. Thomas, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Deng kicks to Nance. And here's Russell for 3. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
Celtics with the lead.
And, you know, the Lakers going through a rough patch, clearly, but make no mistake about it. They're still the league's glamour franchise. They've got the league's largest fan base, both in the U.S. and globally.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ingram is out there with Nance. Then it's Williams. Then it's Randall. And it's Calderon in at the point guard position.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, you look around the league and the post-up is giving way to more and more pick and rolls, more and more three-point shooting. Some big men don't like it, but Amir Johnson embraces the change. He said, "It's what I do. I'm a big that likes to set screens and roll." And Kevin, with his combination of range and finishing inside, has become one of the best at it in the game.
And for Durant, he said, Clark, he wants to crack that 50 greatest list when it's all said and done.
Kevin Durant has already done that in my mind, but he has a chance to be in that top 10 conversation if he maintains his level of play and consistency. Championships are important. He knows that, but he's on that list already for me.
That's high praise.
Yep.
Deflects the pass. Olenek the pass to Brown. The 10-footer finds the target. Brown's got his first points of the night. And the Lakers, with the storied history, the second most championships in league history, trailing only the Boston Celtics.
And the Lakers run more recent. I mean, you think of the greats who've worn the form blue and gold, probably the greatest assemblage of talent of any team in the league.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
In the corner, it's Ingram. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Now, here's Bradley. He's got 5 to the inside. Here's Jerebko. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Williams kicks to Calderon. And there's the feed to Randall. He dishes it to Williams. Passes it to Calderon. Off target from three-point range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Ingram. From deep three-point range, that misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's the Celtics up by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
I was super impressed with their shot selection. I think that was part of the strategy coming in. They wanted to be patient with the basketball, move it around, and get high percentage looks. Obviously, that's going to be big.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Scoring in the paint, that's an area where they can improve. With the defense sagging in, they settle for a lot of jump shots in the first half. Coming out of the break, I think it'll be better running off pick and rolls, hitting cutters, moving toward the hoop, that old Boston Celtics style basketball.
And in a matter of moments, they'll be starting the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by. See you, folks.
Never a shortage of motion on Soldiers Field Road as we welcome you back to historic Boston. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Lakers head coach Luke Walton played almost his entire career in LA, winning 2 titles along the way. Always known for his tremendous IQ for the game.
Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Jay Crowder out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Horford in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. The Lakers trail. And Luke Walton, pretty new to coaching. He actually worked as an assistant with the University of Memphis team for a short while in 2011, while that NBA season was delayed.
Yeah, and of course, since 2014, he's been an assistant with the Golden State Warriors. Last season, when Kerr was out missing time with a back ailment, Walton stepped in as an interim head coach and led the team to a 24-0 start. Absolutely amazing. And despite being relatively young, Luke Walton has close to a PhD, I think, in basketball.
Down low. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
And the free throw, no good. Outside Thomas. Horford kicks to Bradley. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Luol Deng. The Celtics shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he can't get the first one. E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for the Lakers. That one is no good. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Russell. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now, here's Thomas. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Russell kicks to Mozgov. Left side, Bradley. 1:09 left in the third. Johnson makes it off the glass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Picked by Mozgov. Here's Clarkson. Rebound, Boston.
Not a good pick there. If I'm shooting the ball and I'm looking at it, I'm asking, where is the effort? You've got to do a better job of screening. Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And here's Russell. After Isaiah Thomas made that last three-pointer. And they get it. Clarkson dishes to Mozgov. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And it's Boston the other way. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Crowder, the pass to Johnson. Bradley kicks to Horford. From about 19 feet. And another basket for Boston.
There's not much to say about Horford when he hits a shot like that.
Lakers trail by 6. Now Clarkson. Outside Russell. It'll count. Got it off in time, but it's no good. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics as they go on a 10-0 run to end the period. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Hey, defense at the start of the quarter and the end of the quarter has been really good. Okay, it's been really good. Offensively, let's just keep moving that thing.
As calm as he can be, Brad Stevens did have one specific message. Don't hold the basketball, guys.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing that will kill your offense. If you don't have a good look, move the ball. Maybe someone else does.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. So for the Lakers right now, Clarkson and Ingram fill out the wings. Dang out there with Julius Randle. And it's Russell in at the one spot. And the basket by Horford.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
I agree with you. I mean, and now that we're moving deeper into the fourth, it's really the point where they add a few more points to the lead, and I think they can put this thing away and consider it over.
Celtics leading by 5. Outside Thomas. Pass to Olynyk. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the first one at the line is good. Yarebko's checked in for Al Horford. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers trail by 7. To the paint, here's Randall. Rebounded by Urebko.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Thomas dishes to Smart. Kicks to Urebko. Near the three-point line, it's Olynyk. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ingram's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Dishes it to Clarkson. He kicks to Russell. Knocked away. Baseline try, and he hits the jump shot.
Boy, he's so good at creating shots in that mid-range area. D'Angelo, a difficult guy to stay close to.
Thomas against Russell. Thomas kicks to Olynyk. Celtics passing it around. Shot clock at 6. There's Thomas with the 3. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Russell passes to Ingram. Thomas against Russell. Ingram at the elbow. Clarkson kicks to Russell. Randall with a screen for Russell. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
46 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Big bucket. Clarkson showing his mettle. That's one they needed.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Some changes for Boston. Al Horford is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Johnson comes in for Urebko. And Bradley subbed in for Marcus Smart. And the Lakers also making a switch. Mozgov, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. We got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Outside, Russell. Sinks it.
Wow, talk about saving something for the end. D'Angelo getting it done. You the man.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Six seconds left to play here in the 4th. Horford dishes to Thomas. Shot to stop the run. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Here's there's Russell. And so they foul intentionally.
He had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And, you know, a lot of people are starting to wonder, is Russell going to be the future of this league? Time will tell. That's a big mountain to climb for the young fella from Louisville.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, time a huge factor right now. They've got to get points and then the foul.
Yeah, it has to be quick because every tick is critical.
Right side, Thomas. Outside, Crowder. Busted. No good that time either. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Two shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back. For D'Angelo Russell really increased his productivity this evening, stepped up his game in a number of ways. The team would love to see him bring it like this night in and night out.
He's a road warrior because he was on that edge in that game tonight. Oh, my boy. That's what we don't always see from this guy. But tonight, road warrior.
His patience was incredible tonight. If he didn't have a good look, he kicked the ball out, partly because he had the confidence that his teammates would get it back to him. That's exactly what happened tonight.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.